with an increasing vocabulary. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. So, the objectives are those three parts, and the outline of the model will be around seven parts. First of all, we will introduce and see the definitions, and then we will see the key elements as an impactful impactful pitch. We will see how to structure our pitch, how to prepare it properly, I mean, to present it orally, and also how we will see maybe some of you will do the practice session. We will do the live practice session, and at the end, we will have final feedbacks and tips. Okay? So what do you expect from this session before starting the workshop?
Right. I think first is to
Who wants to
understand.
start?
I will start.
Please raise.
Okay. Um.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I am Bakang. I will start. Can I go?
Yes, Bakan. Yes.
Yes. I think first of all, what we need to understand is the audience. How to pitch to the audience. And what sort of information the audience that we will be pitching to. Who is that audience that we're going to be pitching to?
Mm-hmm.
Session, I would want to understand how to tailor the pitch to the different audiences that we would be. Believe that if you are to pitch to a strategic partner, the pitch fit all they would, or that you will let us know as the presentation go. But
Okay. Yes, Innocent.
My name is Innocent. So what I want to understand will be how the pitching will be done. Is it per every individual will be pitching their project one after the other, or there will be a specific platform where they will send all the pitching document to all. Each of the every one of us will be presenting maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. So that is what I really want to get from this meeting as well.
Okay, great, Innocent. Boru.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Paul Kotola from Aura Charity and Development Organization, which is located here in Ethiopia. I
Excuse me,
expect that
Boru. We don't hear
from
you very well.
this
Could you,
session.
Boru, please? Could you speak loudly
Yes,
because
yes,
I don't really hear you. Thank you. Yeah, the
okay.
floor is yours,
I
Boru.
apologize for that.
Thank you.
Maybe I do have okay. Maybe I do have a little network problem. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you
Go
hear me?
ahead. Where the floor is yours.
Okay. Uh, okay. Thank you very much. I was expecting that from this session. The first impression is so important, how to impress or how to show what we have on the document or how to say something we need. I want to know, or expecting that I was learning from this session. I know how to say the first thing and the last thing from during my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, the impression. Okay, Tatsu. Yes.
Um, Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Miriam. Salam alaikum. I wanted to just quickly add to Innocent that based on the program that we got, it is written that only two organizations will be presenting or pitching. So I already do not think that it's all of us who will pitch. So I think they'll explain how all that will go. But the program states that only two organizations. So I don't know if it's gonna be done in regions or randomly or the very selected. I think that's what maybe she can also add on.
Okay, great. I think someone else just who wanted to intervene after you, Tatsu? Bahe? No. Okay, sorry. I think. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? Okay, great. Sorry, I had yes, Ahmed. Yes,
Good
Ahmed.
afternoon, everyone. First,
Good
good
afternoon.
afternoon, everyone. Yes, beside the question of my colleagues from different organizations, I know from Salahuddin there are an mentorship for some of us for the presentation, and he told me that I have to ask you how we will you will mentor me or another one who will mentor me during the presentation if all of us will have a presentation or some of us regarding to the region North Africa or South Africa and so on. So I wanted to know how we will go in these procedures. Yes, today I will know the structures and how I will create my page and so on, but I want to know the further steps because we will go to the vacations and we will have a lot of things before coming to the
Mm-hmm.
Marrakesh. That's
Yeah.
why maybe we need to know all of these details before our vacation to prepare everything before we will come to the Marrakesh if the God will.
Okay. So this part, maybe we will discuss it at the end, or the Yes Africa team will let you know in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So please don't hesitate to connect with them and ask them directly. But to just to keep in your mind, of course, after this workshop, you will be mentored and you will be connected to different coaches and mentors who are going to work with you on your pitches, on your strategy, maybe to watch and or look at deeply into your presentations, your project, and maybe your also your strategy to prepare it accordingly to the let's say the investors or the organizations who could invest or fund or support your organizations or your projects. Okay, so yes, it's planned, Ahmed. Okay,
Okay,
great.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. So now let's go back to. I'll try to connect from my laptop. So wait for this interruption, so I could be.
You're muted if you're speaking.
Accept me on the other account. Thank you.
The speaker is not audible. I don't know if I'm having technical issues on my side or we're facing the same challenge.
She's not talking yet. They are trying to fix some things.
Okay,
Try to
thank you.
connect their laptop to the meeting
Yeah,
because
do you hear me now? Sorry.
yes, we hear you very well.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
sorry. I had to with my phone. So here we are. Can you I'm trying to share with you the presentation, so it's easier. Here. Can you see it now?
No, no.
Yeah, I think now yes. So the question was your experience as an organization or as a leader working on a project. Did you have an experience before to deliver a pitch or to present your project in front of investors?
Yes, we have. Yes, I have.
Okay, who's speaking? Please, could you share your
Ahmed Ali
experience?
from
Yes,
Egypt.
could you share your experience, please?
Yes, I worked before in 3 international organizations, and during my work, I represent many projects in the front of the investor. Last one was in the Italy last year when I talk across the sea prize for our project. This project was an integrated project between Spain and Egypt.
Okay.
And during that time, we tried first to show the background of this project, what is the importance of it. After that, we go to the structure of the project. Maybe we can start by object, mission and vision, then the structure of our project. After that, we go to the smart objective of it and what is the impact of our project. After
Okay.
finalizing that, we go to the
Ahmed,
project. Yes.
don't go deeply into the process or
Yes, I'm sorry.
of course what we will see later on, but how was your experience and what kind of project did you deliver and what was the conclusions?
The project was focused on the misinformation regarding to the climate change in Mediterranean region, and the conclusion of our project that we can raise the awareness regarding to the mices and the misinformation in the Mediterranean region by many online and offline project workshops that occur in many Mediterranean cities around the
Okay. Did you
Mediterranean
have
Sea.
the opportunity to have to fundraise, to have
Yes,
access?
during
Okay.
our project, yes, we
Yes.
get a fund from UNDP regional
Oh,
office.
great. So how did you find this experience?
Actually, no one maybe see your project is a perfect project. So maybe every meeting we have some of comments, some of negative feedback, and some of positive feedback, and some of love, some of sadness, my points. But to be honest, if you are a founder or the person who are responsible to the creating initiative, you have to be a flexible somehow in some
Mhm.
point without to change your idea, but you have to adapt your idea according to your fundraiser or the people who will fund you, but keep your idea as it is, as it's original, but at the same time be flexible in
Okay.
some parts.
Okay. Okay. Great. Someone else? Thank you, Ahmed, for sharing. Thank you very much. Someone else, please.
Yes, can I go ahead?
Yes, Festus. Yes.
Yes, thank you, madam. In 2030, in 2023, we selected to pitch a project. Coincidentally, was happened in Rabat, Morocco, and this will be my second time. Hopeful to be in Morocco. The pitch was about youth in biodiversity conservation. Uh, it was so pressure for me to present the condition the room presenting during the during the panelist was too much pressure for me, but unfortunately I did it. I was being the second winner for the project.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Festus, very well. What did
Yeah,
you say at the end? What did you say? How was your experience during the pitch?
it was too much pressure for me. It was my first time to present, of
Ah,
course.
okay, okay. So this is why we will see here during the workshop the tips to be to manage your pressure, and also you will be mentored for that after the workshop. Okay, so you can get ready for the Yes Africa Summit.
Okay.
Okay, great. If no one wants to share or have something to share, we will move forward. Okay. Okay. So, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my laptop today. So here we will see the key elements of an impactful pitch and how it goes, and also the definition of a pitch. What is a pitch? Clearly, a pitch is a brief and impactful presentation that has become an essential tool to capture attention, interest, and convince your audience, whether during a business meeting, a fundraising event, a sales presentation, or even more informal setting like an interview or in a lift. Sometimes we can call some pitch lifts, lift pitching sometimes. The pitch stands as a true key to success, especially nowadays. The leaders, the investors, they don't really have some time, a lot of time, and they are looking for an impactful and clear and brief message and presentation.
This is just starts as a definition. The pitch also is an exercise to be adapted according to your circumstances. Of course, it should be quick, concise, or a presentation that help you to have clearly description to your idea or your product or your organization, with the goal of what? Of capturing your audience, capturing the interest, and to be supported in a very short time. You have also to something very important to keep in your mind, that each pitch is unique to each pitcher. Everyone has his own way to present, his own way to vocal, his own way to storytell. So the same organization may have different pitches. Okay, we don't stuck or stay focused on one pitch. We can have different kind of pitches, and those pitches that we can adapt to different circumstances and different audiences. Yes, it's not a fixed exercise. You will need to deliver those pitches into different lengths depending on your context. Here is 3 pitch formats that you have to keep in your mind. In general, when I work with executive leaders or young emerging leaders, I give them an exercise which is very important based on these 3 formats. You must have different formats of pitches. The long format of 20 minutes, and then the shorter one, 10 minutes, and then those 3, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And sometimes I can add the 60-second for a 1-minute pitch. So those 3 formats that we will see now are according to the elevator pitch, 30 seconds that you could present on the elevator, for example. The main objective of this one is to spark the interest and make them want to know about you more and ask you more questions and maybe fix a meeting point with you. The key content is: who are you, what's your the problem that you are solving, and the solution in 1 sentence. The second kind or format of the pitch is the short one. There is some who present it in 2 minutes or in 1 minute. You present the essentials of your project. So you organize it through the problem, solution, impact, and vision. 4 parts that should be clear in your mind and simple and easy to present to your audience. The long one is about 5 minutes. So you can convince in depth even a jury or partners. And here the content is around the problem that you are solving, the solution that you are suggesting, who are going to benefit from your solution, what are the concrete results that we could also implement and verify, what is your business model, who's going to work with you as a team, what is your aim, vision, and what do you need? So those partners or this jury could know what do you want, how we could help you, how we can support you. Okay? Is there any question about those different type of formats? Please raise your hands. Yeah, I'm here waiting for you guys. If you have any question, please raise your hand and the floor is yours. No question? Okay. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to ask you a question. The pitch question. Okay, no question. We will move forward. So here we will see the structure of the pitch. In general, a pitch of 5 minutes is organized in this way by introducing your audience and presenting even your problem or the main idea of what you want to present. So to grab your audience, to catch the attention. It could be a question, it could be a fact, a reality through numbers of a reality. It could be just a sentence, okay, a phrase. The second part is the problem statement. And here you have to explain simply and clearly what problems are you trying to solve, in which area, okay? The third part, which is very important, is also to present your your organization and your project. And here we implement the solution. What kind of solution or solutions are you suggesting? And then the impact and the sustainability of your project. How does the project plan is sustainable? What impact will it have on the communities? And here, maybe we can talk about the business model, the business plan. And last but not least, the financial autonomy. Here you have to specify what the organization expects from its private partners. And you should here explain clearly and simply also what are your needs, how we can help you, what do you really need. Do you need money? Do you need logistics? Do you need human resources? Do you what really do you need? Do you need maybe a laboratory to do some research and development? So all these parts and sides should be mentioned at the end of your pitch. So the pitch remains a subjective exercise. Here is some links that we can share with you of different organizations. Here we have the example of Fondation Telema, Amber Melanie Smith, co-specialist. We can see maybe one or two pitches to see the difference. So here we have a pitch theory in different kind of organizations, France, USA. And then here we have the type is about microfinance enterprise, an association, economic interest group, and a social enterprise, even in Morocco, Madagascar, and France. Which one do you want to see? Maybe we can start with the French one. Could you see the video on YouTube?
No.
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 I think you represent the presentation, not
Okay,
represent your
I'll
entire
share with you the
screen.
video. Just a minute, please. Give me a minute. I'm trying to put the camera on myself, but it's not working on my laptop. So
I
sorry.
think you share your presentation, not your entire screen. If you share your entire screen, we will see the video through your YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing it right. Thank you, Ahmed. Okay, here you are. So now you can see it.
Ton pitch.
Here we can
Pitch
see
est
now.
une présentation concise et persuasive d'un projet qui vise à attirer
Oh,
l'attention.
sorry. I'm gonna start from the beginning. You can see in the whole screen, right? The pitch video. Fondation Telema. So here we will see the Fondation Telema. Do you see the video on? Yeah. Okay. Great. Yes. So here we will see an example. I'm giving you the first example.
Comment faire son pitch? Le pitch est une présentation concise et persuasive d'un projet qui vise à attirer l'attention des investisseurs ou des partenaires potentiels.
So this is in French.
Pour réussir un
Je ne parle pas français.
Yes,
C'est
yes,
pas
yes.
angolais.
Sorry,
So
I'm
how
going to put it in.
understand what they are saying?
I didn't get the message because it's in French.
So how are you going to understand it?
Yes, I understand it a little bit.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe you can translate, make it American so we can understand.
Maybe your caption should be on in English so that we can read through it.
So here it's.
Creation and share it with the world. Connect your own domain straight from within the interface. No coding, no extra setup. With Hostinger Horizons, you get effortless web app creation, hosting, email, and more. Go to hostinger.com.
One great way to build an audience of potential supporters for your new or growing nonprofit is to create a presentation that tells the story of your work and why people should support it. This presentation might be given as a public speaking engagement, it might be a video on your social media, or it might even be a pitch session to a foundation or corporate entity. But what exactly should you include in a presentation to inspire people to rally behind your cause and perhaps even make a donation? I will talk through some of the must-have components of a fundraising presentation in this video. Welcome back. I'm Amber Melanie Smith, nonprofit founder and executive director, and I guess now YouTuber who makes videos about starting a nonprofit, social impact, social enterprise, and all of the many, many ways people can make a difference out in the world. I truly hope that you find this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and ring the bell next to the little subscribe button so that you can get alerts next time my video comes out. So let's get into our topic. How do you create a presentation that will inspire people to support your cause? All of the best presentations that I've ever seen include stories, they include stats about the cause, they include compelling and interesting visuals, and most importantly, they include authentic enthusiasm and passion from the presenter. I've seen definitely my fair share of other organizations' fundraising pitches and created several of my own. I can tell you there's no exact one-size-fits-all solution for the perfect fundraising presentation or pitch, but a lot of them do have some of the same components in common. And so I'm going to talk through what those are in order now. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to talk about this as if it is a presentation given through slides like PowerPoint, but you can honestly take the same kind of formula and apply it to video or public speaking engagement that doesn't have slides, or even some of your social media storytelling. So slide by slide, here are the different components that I would include if I were building a fundraising presentation from scratch. And there are about 7 sections here. Now, a couple of things to point out. One, you want to be very, very visual, so use decent quality photos and graphics. I would avoid a lot of text on your slides. You really want to get comfortable speaking through your story verbally and naturally, so you don't want to be reading off your slide. So just keep that in mind as I talk through these 7 slides or 7 components of a compelling fundraising pitch presentation. So the very first thing you want to do is grab people's attention with a quick, inspiring story. And we are talking about the story of somebody who is impacted by the problem that your organization has set out to solve. This is something common you see a lot of other organizations and causes do. Let's say the issue your organization is tackling is homelessness. You might start out with the story of a person experiencing homelessness, what their life is like, and how a solution like the one that your organization offers can make their life better. If possible, here is especially where you want to include some high quality visuals like photographs or even a quick video, but nothing more than like a minute or a minute and a half because you don't want it to eat into the rest of your presentation. I found one great example on the website of one local nonprofit that is a diaper bank in my area. They told the really compelling story of a parent who had to make the tough decision of whether to buy diapers for their newborn infant or be able to put food on the table before they discovered the diaper bank. They said, I might not eat so that my baby can eat and have diapers. Or,
why did you cancel your Midjourney subscription?
I found this hidden AI that does everything I want for a one-time cost. I'll show you.
Let's say you want to create a coloring book.
she doesn't get diapers, so both of us can eat. And then the story goes on and talks about how the organization made that situation better for them. Since getting help from the diaper bank, I don't have to choose between both of us getting a meal and having diapers for my baby. That's pretty compelling. So again, we want to tell the story of a single individual or family, or if you're an animal rescue, the single animal. Focus on one story because it is very hard for people to think in abstract concepts. If you're talking about like 1,000 people suffering from this issue right off the bat, start on the focused one single story that people can empathize with and relate to. Now, I do want to make a quick note here, and that is that if you're going to use the story of a real person, it is vital that you get their permission first out of liability, but also just respect for them. You definitely don't want to be exploiting anyone's life or personal story, especially if they're in a vulnerable position right now, even for the sake and benefit of your charity work. So ask them if they would like to share their story personally for you and speak for themselves, or if you have permission to share their story. And if you can't get permission from someone, you can always make up a hypothetical story that is similar to someone's real life situation, so that you can at least paint the picture of what it might be like for someone in that position. It's all about maintaining a high level of transparency and respect for others every step of the way during this work that you're doing. In the second slide, or the second section of your presentation, you want to share who you are. Who is this presenter? Who's the one speaking? Whether you're the founder or the president of the board or a staff person who works at the organization, people connect to people. People don't connect to abstract, faceless entities. They want to know, who are you? So you want to share your name, your role with the organization, and a short story about how you came to care about this work and how you ended up working with the organization in the first place. What was your aha moment when you realized that this problem in the world existed and you knew that you had to be a part of solving it? In the third slide or section of your presentation, now you want to zoom out and show the scale of the problem that you're working with in your community or your state, your country, or the world. So you got personal, you started with the story of one person or animal or one community affected by this problem. Then you talked about who you were as a person, and now you want to show the scale. So how many people are affected by this problem that your organization is tackling in your geographical service area? If you're serving your city, how many people are experiencing homelessness or food insecurity? Or how many animals are in need of a home right now? What is the scale of the problem, so that people can think to themselves, okay, I heard the story of this one person affected at the beginning. Wow, there's 500 more like that person? That's a lot, and we need to help them. So this is the place where you would include numbers or statistics that we talked about earlier. Always tie it back to the story that you told at the very beginning. For example, if we're thinking of the diaper bank again, you might say something like the following. This parent is just one of 2,400 people in our city who have to choose between putting food on the table and having diapers for their newborn. So, in summary, here's where we're at now. You started out by telling the story of one person affected. You talked about who you are as a person, the person speaking, and now you've zoomed out to show the scale of the problem that you're working with. You've painted the picture, you've explained what's going on in the world. Now, in this fourth section, it's time to talk about how your organization is tackling the problem that you've set up and described. You want to talk about how your organization works, what it is doing day to day, what its like behind the scenes activities look like. What are you doing specifically and concretely to address the problem that you talked about? How does it work? Show photos of what's going on behind the scenes, of volunteers moving supplies around and packing them in trucks to go help feed people who are hungry. If you're using the diaper bank again as an example, you might say something like the following. We collect donations of diapers or use donated funds to purchase diapers at wholesale costs, then engage volunteers to package the diapers and give out to thousands of families in need each year. So this section is all about showing the process your organization goes through to meet the need in the community that you described in the first section. In the fifth section, you want to start bringing in the audience and inviting them to get involved. You can start doing that by sharing a goal. This also helps start to lay the groundwork for the ask that you're going to be making at the end of your presentation for concrete support. And if possible, you want to make this goal attainable and tangible. So something like, this year, the need has increased and we are really hoping to be able to serve 500 more families than in past years. And here's where you get specific about what you're going to need from the audience.
Okay, great. So here you just...
Je m'appelle Dave Asprey. Bienvenue dans...
We had an idea about all the process, the components that are part of a great pitch. Now I'm going to share with you.
If you're a business owner,
another
3D character videos are
all right. So I'm going to stop sharing here. And I'm going to share with you a quick example of 1-minute pitch of the winner of TEDx South Bank in 2000, maybe 14, 10 years ago. So you will have an idea about how it works. It's very, very important to visualize and have examples in front of you so we can be aligned and have an idea how it looks.
Over the past 2 years, youth unemployment has been on the rise. It currently represents just under 40% of all unemployment in Australia. Young graduates are leaving university and finding it more and more difficult to enter any form of creative industry. Now, the common stipulation is that you can't get a job without experience, but you can't get a job to get the experience. Now, meanwhile, 42% of small businesses failed in 2003 to 2007, and the figures haven't improved much. Amongst many reasons this is happening is a consistent lack of quality in their branding, marketing, websites, and designs. The kind of training that these graduates have just spent 3 to 6 years training for. Now, what if there was an enterprise that bridged these two sets of frightening statistics? I want to build that bridge.
Okay. Back to you. I hope you you followed the presentations. And also here I will ask you, what did you learn? And what did you keep in your mind after those 2 videos? Yes, please. Ahmed, Bakan, Bashir, Budani, Chitu, Warama, Festus, Innocence, Jessica, Katsu. Are you here? Nicole?
Yes, madam. From the second video, it was very short and clear, and the presenter also integrated the audience that what could be the bridge, and the bridge it means it has got the solution. So the second video was super for me.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Video.
Innocence, yes?
For the first video, it started with a storytelling, a short storytelling link with the problem you want to solve. She want to solve, and for the second video, it covered a lot of the activities and the story of about why the project, why you want to do that project, and the number of people it will impact.
Now, the question is, what did you get from this second video, the pitch? What did you like? What are the components that are really in your mind?
The second video, I said what I learned is that he used just a minute to talk about the problem, the solution, and then the number of people that will be impacted by that project.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Innocence. Yes, Lesala Ntatisi, you wanted to say something?
Yes, mine is the second video. The second video, it was very short, clear. He managed to point out his problem, and then people can relate. So in just 60 seconds, we managed, as the audience, we managed to get everything about the problem, the solution, the sustainability, even the ask. So I liked the second video.
Okay, great. Someone and other comments, maybe? Do you have comments or questions about those videos? Yes? No? Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to move forward and start working on your presentation, actually. Yes, well, I have a name of the organization, Qualification des Jeunes.
Yes, hello everyone.
What's your name, please?
Yes, Yus Lota from the AQG,
Okay, which country, please?
Morocco.
Okay, مرحبا.
Yes, barakallahu fik.
مرحبا.
So
Yes,
the difference, barakallahu fik ya Marim. Thank you so much. So the difference between the two videos, the first one, it was more in depth, but it was more complicated to understand fully the perception of pitching. Also the content. The second one was focused, was slight and to the point, with statistic, with numbers, to give a good idea about what the person is talking about. Thank you.
okay, great. Thank you. Say Ahmed, right?
No, say Youssef.
Yusuf, thank you very much,
Yes.
Yusuf.
Thank
Yes,
you
just
too.
to clarify, the first video, it wasn't about the pitch itself. It's about to just explain to you what are the main components that we need to have into a pitch. But the second one, it was a real example of a pitch that has the first prize in 2014 during the TED Talk. So yes, thank you for your feedbacks. Very, very important to make difference. So now I'm going forward and coming back to our presentation, if you don't mind. So here. Okay, I think the presentation is, yes, Tapiwa? Yes, Tapiwa?
I'm switching on my microphone. So I think the videos were an extension of the presentation you had made of 3 types of pitches, where there's the short pitch for the 30 seconds, the other minute one. So the lady was actually touching on what you were saying and explaining it on the video. Then the guy was using the long pitch, I think, to express what you're teaching us and how to use the pitches in a practical way according to the videos. That's what I learned. And I think it was good and helps to communicate your idea to the people in a segmented way, where someone will not lose interest in listening to you in 30 minutes and they'll get the gist of what you're trying to say. So that's what I learned from those videos in a practical way.
Okay, thank you, Tapiwa. Okay, thank you for your comments and feedbacks. Do you see my my screen? Do you see the presentation screen? Okay, great. So we had a few minutes for the thoughts, and as I mentioned earlier, as part of the Yes Africa program, you will have the opportunity to present your project through a 5-minute pitch, following the sections we discussed before, and you will be contacted by mentors and coaches during the next few days. Okay, so to prepare your pitch orally, also you need some components, and the parts that we are going to deep dive into, first of all, to see how to adapt your pitch to the audience and make it convincing, and then polish your body language. The first part is about adapting your pitch to your audience by modifying the content, or the tone, depending on different types of people or companies, and the quality or the positions of the listeners. The second point is the common questions and objections that you should prepare, and prepare the response, the answers to them that are really frequently asked during a presentation in front of a jury or in front of partners. So we will see also those parts with the coaches and the mentors. The second part is how to start with a powerful hook to make it convincing and develop arguments smoothly and clearly, and then to finish with a strong conclusion. We will also see some example and concrete examples by watching some video supports, and we will analyze the points and the practical cases according to your field or your topics. And then we will work also on the emotion and authenticity of your presentation. You have to be sincere, and you have to show also your passion about your project. I mean, you cannot come in front of an audience or a jury and talk like with the protocol, with the of course you will be professional, but we will need to feel you that you are sincere, to feel you that you are really engaged, to feel you that you are understanding the question, not because you are part of the team or part of the project, and you come and the day you present and you are not really engaged, or you are not really passionate about the subject. So the jury or the partners or the audience in general, they feel it. So it's very important to work on that. And the last but not least is about the techniques. There is some presentation techniques that you should adapt, even through your professional aura or your posture. How do you engage? How do you move your body? How do you move your hands? How you move also your eye contact with the audience. Then we will also see how we can avoid and manage your stress by avoiding showing tics, stress through your voice or your gestures. And of course, we will go directly to the practice exercises by emphasizing the importance of preparing and presenting your pitch and collecting feedbacks to improve it. So to success into your presentation, you, of course, I'm not gonna tell you this, I'm sure many of you or all of you know it already. You have to repeat your pitch. You have to practice to ensure that it's clear in your mind, first of all, that it's clearly presented, that you are that you feel it also, and they are engaged, and also you have all the answers of the questions. So when you prepare it and you repeat it many times before, you gain confidence, you gain fluency, and the impact is more powerful than if you are not really easy and you are not practicing and you didn't have the opportunity to practice it before. So repetition improves your mastery and your fluency and boosts your self-confidence, to also helps you to identify and correct your weaknesses. There is so many different examples to practice, even in front of your friends, your team, your coach or mentor, but also you can use the mirror, or you record yourself without seeing yourself in the mirror. You can record and you reanalyze the presentation, also to calculate and put the time management. You have to pitch into different kind of types that I present earlier, even 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, and vary your pace, your tone, all the components that we've seen at the beginning. Of course, you have also to integrate your passion, your enthusiasm about the project you are presenting or you're pitching. So now, are you ready to practice? Okay, can you give me, maybe think about the contents of your pitch, guys? And based on the structure we've seen at the beginning, to prepare also your coaching sessions, I would love to ask you to think about the content you want to pitch, or the project you want to pitch, and what are you going to pitch. Okay, so we can I don't know if we will have time. Yes, I'm gonna give you 15 minutes. Okay,
Can you, sorry,
give you 15 minutes and put you into groups so you could work as a team. You can think about one idea per group, please. One idea, just pick one idea, whatever it is. Maybe it's not your project, maybe it's better to have your project idea, vote into your groups, and work on it for 15 minutes to give me a pitch of, okay, let's say 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes for each group. Is that okay for you guys? Tapiwa, do you have a comment? Yes, I'm listening to you. Do you have a question?
I have no question
yes.
yet. I just wanted to understand that in the group, are we coming up with a group pitch or any individual who create their own pitch? That's where I would want clarity on.
Okay, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna send you into group rooms. Okay, you are going to be assigned to different groups, and into this actual group, you pick one idea. Okay, you decide between you guys. You are all leaders. You decide who's gonna on what idea you can present If you are 3 or 4 people, you present in 30 seconds each one your solution and your problem, okay? And then you vote which one do you want to present on this exercise right now after 15 minutes. And then you're going to work on it. What is your problem? What is the reality? Put a hook at the beginning, even a question, a fact, a phrase, and then you're going to put the problem. What is the problem? And define or present, suggest a solution, and then what is the impact on the community, and what are you looking for, are you asking for at the end. So you're gonna have 120 seconds, and you're gonna split it on these 5 different components. Is it clear for you guys?
I'm sorry, can you tell us again about the components?
Okay, the first component is the phrase or the hook to catch the audience. The second one is the problem. What's the problem that you are targeting? And what is the solution that you are suggesting? And what is the impact on the community you are working on? And what are you looking for? Okay, is it clear, Ahmed?
Yes, everything is clear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Say, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys for the second or the third time. Is it clear for everyone? Do you have other questions, please? Thank you, Harriet. Jessica, Katso, Modu, Nicole, Ramutol, Sam, Sophie, Tapiwa. Okay, Shtu Budani, thank you. Nicole, okay, thank you. No questions? Okay, so I'm going to put you in different rooms. Get ready. And please stay focused because it's very, very important. Yes, Africa team, please, could you put me on as a host of the meeting call so I can do the meeting session groups? Thank you very much. Yes, Africa team.
Yes.
Yes, can you put me as a host, please? Can you refer me as a host so I can split the groups? Thank you.
Thank you, you too. That was been very important.
Je n'arrive pas à partager les groupes. S'il vous plaît, vous pouvez me mettre en haute as a host. Comme ça, je peux partager les petits groupes. Merci. C'est Mohamed. C'est bon? Vous m'avez mis comme host? Hello, hello.
Oui.
Vous m'avez mis comme host, c'est bon?
On pourra partager en fait. Attendez.
C'est l'administrateur qui devrait le mettre?
Ouais, l'administrateur, c'est Yes Africa. I'm waiting for them to put me as a... Yes, okay.
Eh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Encore. Oui, monsieur Ariel, yes.
So the pitch, how long will the pitch be? How many minutes?
I said 2 minutes for each group.
2 minutes.
Yes.
Ah, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ok, madame.
Oui, ouais, c'est ok, c'est bon, merci beaucoup. Hein. Merci.
Je vous en prie.
Okay. So guys, are you ready? We are 27 organization. So we will see how many group we will have. So okay, no, this one no. Some groups maybe you will be only 3, okay? Donc on aura, we will have 7 groups, and in each group we will have 3 to 4 people. So you have 15 minutes to get ready. Okay? Is it okay for you? For everyone? 15 minutes is fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you need more, you have to tell me like 3 minutes before, 5 minutes before finishing. I can add you like 2 or 3 minutes in case. Okay. Okay.
Les groupes
Alors,
qui sont pas disponibles,
pardon?
les groupes formés ne sont pas disponibles.
Si, ils sont disponibles, c'est en cours. Attendez juste une seconde et vous serez assigné à un groupe là tout de suite.
Okay, thank you.
Just give me 1 second, please.
Okay.
Jessica, she left, so I'm going to put someone else in her. Okay. Yes, of course, everything is in English. Of course, if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me on the side. I'll be in the room watching all of you guys. So if in case you need help, I'll be just in the corner. Okay. So
So I don't see my
during
teammates.
the presentation, please, I will ask you to put the camera on for the person who's going to present. It's very important. So you're assigned now to your groups. Go ahead. Please accept your participation to your assigned groups. Thank you. Please accept the invitation to your groups. Do you hear me, guys? Azhar? Okay, Harriet, I will check for you. Because I think you left the call. So I'm putting you on the group number 1. Harriet, it's fine. Did you receive, Harriet, the invitation? No?
Hello again. Not yet. I haven't received. Hello.
Okay, wait for a few seconds. I'm trying to help you to get to another room. Ahmed. Okay. Pendu. 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 Please accept your participation to group 5. Ngitila. Harriet, could you leave the call and then come back, please?
Okay, please that's okay. Thank you.
Leave and come back, so you will be assigned, I think, directly, right? Yes, Chandravir, please, could you accept your invitation to group 1? Thank you.
Hello, Mariam. Just you just broke out from the invitation.
I'm so sorry, Harriet, but I don't. No. So, did you try to? Bon, Harriet, I think we have an issue by integrating you. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I'll try another time. See if it's working.
Ok. Je dis ça, elle m'a pas.
hata kula kwa kamoga kama hapa akamoga hapa kidogo.
Hi guys, are you hearing me?
Hypo. But I thought we still have 2 more minutes. Anyway, let me just quickly go. Harriet. Hmm?
We
What's
have Harriet.
what's happening?
I don't know. Did they switch? Promise and Harriet. Okay, you can go back
What
and
happened to Permit? Anyway, so here's what's gonna I'm gonna go.
hello. Harriet, can you please mute your mic? Harriet, can you please mute your mic?
Okay. All right. So it's gonna go something like this. you're an unemployed young woman, but every day you eat and generate waste. Do you know that waste is currency, and you can turn that waste that you're generating every day into your livelihood? What is our group name?
We'll try to figure out the name. Just present before you
Okay,
end the
BT.
presentation. We'll
All
tell
right.
you.
So, as BT, we are providing a solution to this high unemployment rate that we find in Africa and environmental waste problem that we find in our communities. So we are bringing a program that will kill two birds with one stone, targeted to young women and youth between the ages of 16 and 34 to develop their skills in entrepreneurship training program. So the way our entrepreneurship training program works is that we take them through a basic 2 months training course online, and then we have a physical practical demo session that goes an extra month. So what we're going to do is we're going to have first an online session where everybody else is involved, and then we are going to have physical sessions where we now go and train them physically in Tanzania, Malawi, Botswana. So that's how we are asking you guys to join us. Yes,
I
Pedro.
have an input.
Mm.
That was great. That was great, Bakani. Very powerful. I also wanted to say that is it possible to propose solutions where we could link these youth or women which we have trained to potential maybe buyers or off-takers of their products, so that there should be that linkage to the market itself?
Okay, so
Yes, link.
hello guys. I think you left the calls, right? And then you came back. Jessica, Tassi, Harriet, Promise, Bangkok.
We were on a breakaway room. We're working on our idea and we have it locked.
Okay. So, are you with the same team you were with here?
Yes,
Okay.
but the first we were four. There was four of us except Harriet. She joined recently.
Okay, great. Who's going to pitch from your group?
Baka.
Tatsi, you are going to pitch?
No, Bakang will pitch.
Who? Bakang. Okay, Bakang. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear very well. Okay, great. You will have 1 minute. I give you some other time. Just go ahead, huh? Like I'm not wrong. Just
Okay. Harriet,
Okay.
please tell us where you're coming from, the name of your country, so we can add in our list.
All right. More people keep on joining our group.
yeah, you can send her a message or just tell her directly right now.
Okay, I think we have the idea. So in case they ask the question from the main group, we can address what we think is left, if the team agrees.
Yes, I think that's fine. But I'm seeing that people are joining to this as it's a mainline call somehow.
Yes, it looks like
Everyone is joining
back.
now because we
Oh.
the time left. So now we are
right.
going to present. So please, for those who are present in each group, we had 7 groups. Raise your hands. The presenters, the leaders of each group, please raise your hand so I will have the list and then I will call you one by one. Thank you. When you start, please refer to your group number and present yourself. I mean, just yourself, your name and your country, or your organization. The organization you are presenting, and the country. Don't give a lot of information. The importance is to have where is this project based and what is the main idea. Okay. You will have. I'm going to do the time. Who wants to play the timekeeper? Who wants to do the timekeeper for this time? Put it in the chat, please. Thank you. Who wants to be the timekeeper? Harriet? Maybe.
Yes, I can do that. I'll do that.
Harriet, you have some noise around you, maybe music. Can you put it off, please? Thank you. I'm going to wait for the others. I think we are not all set here. We're only 20 people. We were 30. 10 people are lost. Okay, thank you very much, Promisey. So you're gonna give the floor. I'm going to call the name, and when they start, you say that action. You can say action, and you put the timekeeper, please. You will have for each one 2 minutes sharp. And when it's done, please, you have to stop the person. Okay? Okay,
All right.
Promisey?
Yes, that's noted.
Okay. Let's start with Bakang, please. Group 7.
Action. Action.
Now, give him the floor first. Let him
All
say
right.
his name, and you put the action plan.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Bakang, originally from Botswana, Congo, Africa, but I am representing the Big Five, which is our group, and I can start now.
Okay. Action. Promisey, you launch the action, please.
Action.
You are an unemployed young woman. You eat every day, but you know that you are generating waste, and that waste can be currency. We have a problem in Africa of high unemployment rates and the environmental waste. So we as the Big Five, we provide a solution to kill two birds with one stone. A youth and women entrepreneurship training program that is targeted towards youth between the ages of 16 and 24, where we are going to be giving the young people 2 months basic entrepreneurship training online. And then we go to these 5 different countries of Botswana, Lesotho, Malawi, Tanzania, and Kenya to physically train the young women on how they can turn the waste that they generate into currency. So we are calling for support of 50,000 US dollars to go towards the training program and logistical things that we're going to be doing to present this program to you so that we can join and solve the high unemployment rate amongst young women and youth in Africa through waste that is currency. Thank you.
Amazing. Bravo. Well done. Thank you, Bakan. You can keep your camera on. I'm going to give you a sondage, feedback, and you will give some points for each group, okay? So please, can you give your feedbacks to our great group? Number 7, represented by Bakan. You say if he needs some efforts to work on some sites, if they answer to the 5 parts that we were talking about, if the timing is okay, can you tell us if the timing is great? What time did he stop? Promising? And if he did everything he needs, and if it's clear, if he gets your attention, if you felt his passion, so you can decide if it's good, perfect, or need some efforts to work on. Can you see it? Yes, right now you can vote. Please contribute and support each other through your feedbacks. Promisey, can you tell us how many time did you manage?
Hello, everyone. On time, I think he was very good. He managed
No,
to
just give us a
deliver.
number. How many minutes did he give us?
It was 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Okay, thank you very much.
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Thank you, Promising. Please vote, guys. Vote. Perfect. 2 perfect. The others, we are 20 here.
Where are we voting? Where are we voting?
On the side. You have
Please, I don't see where. How do I vote?
Can you see it now?
No, I don't see it on my side.
If you go to the site where the chat is, there is where it's written tools. Just click there and then you will see the pulse.
Thank you, Bakan. So I'm gonna ask Bakan one question. How do you feel?
Nervous.
Okay. If you have from 0 to 10, what do you give yourself through your presentation?
7.
Huh?
7.
7. Okay. Good. And the 3 other points, where did you last them?
I think I was a bit shaky. So half the time I was just talking but not hearing myself.
Okay.
Because I was racing against the 2 minutes.
Okay. I think you were very good. You answered to the most of the 5 components. On the timing, it was perfect also. The voice, it was very good. Maybe you can work later on your presence and the breathing also to feel this less stressful. Okay. So you got good and perfect. 6 votes of good and 7 votes perfect. Congratulations. Bravo. Let's move forward now. Thank you, Bangkok, and see you soon. Kambi.
Thank you.
Hola.
Hello, good morning.
Good evening, good afternoon. The floor is yours. Go ahead and please promise assure the timekeeping. Put your camera on, please.
Oh my goodness, I am in a place where I can't put my. I'm sorry, my head. Oh.
No, it's okay. We're in a family. It's a safe place. We're all the same. Okay? Don't worry about anything. Worry about the content, the subject, and the pitch you are going to present. Okay?
All right. Well,
Go
thank you so much. My name is Kumbi Oyedele. I'm from Nigeria. I'm representing Group 2.
Okay. Action. Are you here? Okay, great. Thank you. Promise it.
Action.
Do you know that substance use is a growing and a growing crisis across Africa? The name of our project is we're raising a strong community-led substance use prevention initiative across Africa. Substance use is a growing crisis across Africa. We have over 5% and more of people across Africa countries that currently use alcohol. And we know that alcohol and drugs, we know that alcohol and drugs has effects that ripples across multiple communities. It affects our education, it affects the future, it affects health systems, and it affects the youth. Africa has the youngest population in the world, over 60% under the age of 25. And because of that, we know that we need to address this head on. And how do we intend to do that? We plan to go into schools, secondary schools in Africa, to equip in different settings, different secondary schools, to equip students, to teach them about substance use prevention and infuse it with mental health capacity. We want to teach kids about how to say no to drugs, even before they're exposed to it, or even while they're exposed to it, in order to say no to drugs. We know that drugs we want to teach them the effect of how drugs affects their brain, so they're able to say no, and so that they're able to have a greater future. Our plan is to go across secondary schools, use over 1,000 students, empower them, teach them the skills that they need, and so they can say no to drugs. We want to address vaping. We want to address alcohol.
You have exhausted the time.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Promisey. Thank you, Kambi. We stop here. Let's clap. Well done. So the floor is yours to give the feedback, please. Feedbacks are free and powerful, as I mentioned here. So please vote for our friend Kambi, who is representing the group number 2, right?
2, yes, 2.
Okay. So Kambi, how do you feel?
Oh my goodness. I'm like, I haven't even gone. I haven't asked. I have not done this. I feel like 2 minutes was like, it went by so fast. So nervous.
Okay. How much do you give yourself from 0 to 10?
5, average.
Okay. Okay. What are the parts do you think you need to work on?
Well, I think, more confident, being more confident. Like, I went through so many teachers in my head, or how to start the sentence, what to say, So I think being more confident about what I'm saying, and more practice. I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm not practiced. I'm not this. I don't have the statistics. I don't have. So I think it was just stuff in my head. Yeah, that was going on.
Okay, no worries. And I'm sure the next time you're gonna be perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you are how can I say, you are honest with yourself, also on what you need to improve. So I'm sure the next time you will be amazing. You were amazing, and next time you're gonna be better. Okay. So
thank you.
Keep going, keep working and improving and empowering yourself. Thank you, Kambi, for contributing to this exercise.
Thank you.
Let's clap. Bravo. So let's move forward to the other team. And here I'm going to call Budani. The floor is yours. Thank you, Kambi. Hello, Budani. Hello. Please tell us which country are you representing and which group.
Okay, thank you so much. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Bidani Bulayani, and I am here based in Botswana. I'm representing Group 4 with my colleague Sophie on the call. Thank you so much. Our topic or our discussions was centered around education, and we started off by saying, if knowledge is power, why are millions of children still powerless? Over
Budani?
244 million.
Sorry, Budani.
Yes, ma'am.
Honestly,
I
can you
Action.
can you start from the beginning, Budani, please? We didn't hear you.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
Action.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Bidani Bilayani. I am based here in Botswana, and I am representing Group 4 with my colleague Sophie on the call. Our discussion or our topic is around education for all. If knowledge is power, why are millions of children still powerless? You need to ask yourself that. Over 244 million of children and youth are out of school worldwide. And this is according to UNESCO 2023. And that number keeps increasing, especially when you look at the countries like Nigeria here in Africa, right? And we need to understand that quality education and inclusive education remains a distant dream for many of these children, for many of these young people. So as a group or as a team, we discussed to say we want to ensure that education is free for all and education is for each and every one of us. And we envision a world where every child learns and has access to quality free education. How would we want to do this? We would love to reduce the amount of our out of children's youth here in Nigeria by making sure that we establish mobile classrooms and digital learning platforms and scholarships for the children within the distant or within the indigent communities. Like I said, especially in Nigeria, where we find in many of our young children in the remote places. And we also intend to train at least 500,000 or 50,000 inclusive educators and facilitators that will help assist us in facilitating these mobile classrooms, these digital platforms to ensure that education is accessible to each and every child outside there. In doing this, we are seeking a sponsorship, we are seeking a partnership of at least £100,000. We are going higher, not dollars, £100 to fund this children's initiative to bring and empower this generation of young people. Join us in making education for all a reality. Thank you so much for listening to us, and we trust that you'll be joining us in this journey. Thank you so much.
Well done, Budani. Thank you very much for contributing. And Promisey, please, how many times, how much times, how many minutes?
A minute and 59 seconds. 1 minute and 59 seconds.
Oh, great. Well done. Thank you, Budani. So the floor is yours, guys, to vote again. Please put your votes on the feedbacks who are free, but will be powerful. Put other feedbacks.
Are we also allowed to ask?
Put your feedbacks on, please. Yes, Antansi, 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful pitch. So I wanted to ask from the entire floor if it is allowed or is it okay or is it advisable to support our pitch with the data that may be generalized or affects almost everyone while we are solving the local problem. For instance, in their pitch, they indicated that they are solving a Nigerian problem, but the data that they shared with us is a general or a global data. So I just want to understand if we bring the figures
Of
that
course,
are
of course you can
relevant.
add figures, but those figures, they should be argumented with the references, public references. You cannot just bring figures and numbers from a private market analysis. Maybe you can do your own, but it should be supported by an official organization and public information that are shared with everyone online or on site. But yeah, you can also support your presentation with those kind of informations, of course. Okay, please, guys, did you vote? Everyone voted? Thank you. Everyone gave our friend Budani a vote, a feedback. So can you see the feedbacks, Budani? Can you see your feedbacks online on the app?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So through your experience, how do you feel? And how much do you give yourself? Hello? Budani? Yes, Budani?
I don't know what happened. I think my device is switched.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. What was the question?
Budani, we can hear you now. Yes, Budani? You hear me?
I think he left.
No, I think he's back now. Okay, great. He left. Okay. So maybe someone from his group. Who was with his group? It's Ntatsi or someone else?
I was in his group.
Sophie, yes, please. Could you give us the feedback?
Okay. I think I like that he did well with the time because I was almost afraid that he was going to exceed 2 minutes time.
We don't hear you very well.
How about now?
Yeah, perfect. Better.
All right. I agree. So I was saying that I like that he didn't exceed the time. Oh, he's here.
Go ahead, Sophie. Go ahead.
Okay. I like that he didn't exceed the time because for a bit I was kind of like worried that he was going to exceed 2 minutes time, but I'm glad that he was good on time. Then if I'm to give him like a rating, or not necessarily because he's my group member, I think I would give like maybe a 7 or 8 on it. So I think he did well.
Okay. Budani?
Okay, thank you so much. I think my
How
device
much do you
is
give
on.
yourself from 0 to 10?
Okay, at this instant, I give myself a 6 because, yes, I wasn't that nervous. And also, I think with my voice projection, it was a little bit better since they also looking at the time frame that we coded in order for us to come up with this idea and having to present it. I give myself a 6 in the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time, if you have the opportunity to do it again, what would you improve?
I think next time I'll be much prepared and having enough the resource of having enough info on my side, and then I think I can go for a 9.
Okay, thank you very much, and congratulations. We can clap. Our friend Budani, thank you for contributing to this workshop. Thank you, Sophie, also for your support. And now let's move forward to see what about Tapiwa.
Hi.
Oh, my friends, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. Promise will give you the action and you will start, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, before that, what is your the organization and your country? Just to remind the
Okay,
audience.
my name is Tapiwa Mkombe from One Africa Trust in Zimbabwe.
Okay, thank you.
Think-
Promise.
Action.
Hi, are you afraid of being in a health emergency and receiving help later? No, don't be afraid anymore. We have come up with a solution where we are training people in underserved and remote areas with health skills to do first aid and attend to health emergencies. We are actually addressing an issue where it has been determined that only in South Africa, 80% of people have died due to time-sensitive emergencies. It was due to issues of delayed emergency reach. So we want you to assist us with resources amounting to 50,000 US dollars, where we'll be training people in the rural areas, especially the young people and the women, so that they can actually assist each other in the communities they are in. Don't be worried anymore. Whether you are in a car accident, there will be someone besides you to help you. Whether you're at home, whether you're at work, all emergencies, we have someone near you who has skills that have been trained by us. So keep on supporting us. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, Tapiwa. Stay with us. Promise, how much time?
A minute and 48 seconds. A minute and 48 seconds.
48 seconds. Okay, 1 minute, 48 seconds. Great, well done. Now I will give you the floor to put your feedbacks on, please. Right now. It's ongoing on your right. If you are connected to your laptop, or down on your right if you are connected to your phones. Actual your votes, please. Do you hear me? Tapiwa, are you here? Tapiwa, are you still here?
Yes, I'm here. I think there was a technical challenge somewhere. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you right now. Okay, well. The sondage, the feedback is working. Do you see it? Yusuf, do you see it? Are you still here?
Yes, sure. I said that we can't put any feedback. So as it said, it's already responded.
Okay. Okay, can you try again right now? Now it's working?
Yes, that's good.
Okay, great. Please go ahead. Okay, Tapiwa, how do you feel? Tapiwa? Tapiwa? Who was who were with the Tapiwa in the group, please? Tapiwa? He left. Okay, I think he has connection issues. No worries. Please continue to vote, please. And then I'm going to share the results. Yes, Tapiwa, how do you feel?
Hi.
How do you feel?
I was logged out. I feel I'm out of words now, but I feel electric actually.
Electric, okay. So how much do you give yourself?
I think 6. There's room for improvement. 6 to 7.
6 to 7. Oh, great. So, what are the other points that you need to improve in your point of view? What are the areas that you think you have to work on?
I think I have to get more time to rehearse what I'm to present and write it down instead of just going off head what I've read within a few minutes. Then when I've mastered what I've prepared and then present without reading anyway as I was trying to do. So I think that's what I can improve on. Get more time to rehearse and get my things in order on my presentation.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your honesty and for playing the game. I'm glad you did it. It's not an easy exercise. It seems to be easy, but in fact, when we are under pressure and we have a pitch or an idea or a project to present, and somehow during an event or an occasion, and we meet someone very important or powerful or decision maker, it's worth it to work on a great pitch, an elevator pitch, or a longer pitch that you could represent easily, clearly, and smoothly, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, I think you did a great job. Of course, everyone, all the time we can improve, all the time. There is no straight and a perfect pitch, but we can improve each time, even the hook or how we can present the problem and how we can present clearly the solution and the impact on your communities to attract the interest of the investors or the partners. So thank you again, Tapiwa. Thank you guys for your commitments. I'm showing the feedbacks here. So you had a great, a very good feedback level. Congratulations, Tapiwa, and looking forward to seeing you on the stage in Marrakesh. So,
Thank you.
who's next? I think there is. I think we don't have enough time to finish all of you. I'm so sorry, but I have a commitment in less than 10 minutes, and I would love to finish with you the last part. So sorry, Seyi and Yusuf. We can do it next time. Even if you need mentorship or coaching sessions, I would love to take you guys. You can just ask the team members of Y.E.S Africa. So now I'm coming back to our presentation that I'm sharing with you right away. Thank you, Katsu, for your support. So you can see here the presentation questions. So we did the exercise, and now as I mentioned, the feedbacks and the feedbacks are very powerful when you work as a team, when you work as a group, as a community. They're free, but it helps you to improve even your pitch, your idea, or your business model, or your business plan. So don't hesitate to give yourself a constructive feedbacks to make it better all the time. The question here is which project do you plan to present? So think about it. This is for you, and in what way? So we did it during the exercise, but please work on it and get ready for the next steps. Okay? So here, just for your information, you will have a personalized 30-minute session to refine your pitch and prepare your presentation for the summit. You will have an online coaching session dedicated to your organization. And this is to be scheduled between the 4th and the 17th, inshallah. Okay? The format is with or without presentation. It's optional. It's up to you. If also to make up the session available in person, you have to let us know the day before the summit, and to bring up the final adjustment and quick presentation or practice before the day. Okay? The goal is to give you the opportunity to present your project, to receive feedback, but also to build connections, and maybe, inshallah, you will have also a huge network of investors, of partners who could support you and finance your project. So please work on it seriously and get ready for it. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for your attention. And if you have any other questions, raise your hands, and I will answer to you right now.
Sorry, can I ask?
Who's talking? I cannot see your hands.
It's Kato. Sorry.
Yes, Katso. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, wonderful session, great effort so far. Thank you so much for your guidance in this. I just wanted to ask, is this the last session for the online webinars, or will they be?
I cannot answer. Maybe you have to answer directly to Y.E.S Africa team. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No worries. Other questions? Yusuf, do you want to say something? Sorry. I'm so sorry you didn't have the floor and the opportunity to present, but I'm sure you will do a great job for this day. Do you have a question?
Yes, just to say
Hello.
thank you, Mrs. Miriam, for your time, for your dedication, for your helping also. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can have another sessions, and hopefully to gather more information, more tech tricks and key elements to put in our pitch. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you will have all the support through the mentors and the coaches who's going to be assigned to work with you directly. Thank you.
Hello, hello.
Modu?
Sorry, I just want to. Yes, as part of the discussions, but the components, how to call it, the structural components. I just want to have the specifics. I don't know.
The components.
Kind of.
They will share
part.
with you all the components. Okay.
Okay. On our emails, right?
Yeah. You will receive everything.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. It was a good meeting.
Yeah. Welcome, Modu. Thank you very much for your support. Anything else? Yes, Ariel, you had something? No. Okay, guys, thank you very much for staying to the end, and see you soon. Bye. Thank you. I'm sorry I don't have the camera to say bye, but see you next time. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Welcome.